That's this. Let me see. I tried to record her in the Facebook group to benefit someone can connecting right now. So, okay. Hi again. Okay. So I don't know, Michael want to say something. I don't want you look me like Michelle is the only person that speak and they don't let him to speak. So Michael, do you want to say something? Sorry.
Good morning to everybody, and God bless. And very excited to finally be here with my wife and all of you. And I know that this opportunity for us and that what we're doing it exactly described in that video so easy and so great, because it's a reality that we really go through every day in our life, making those plans, making the decision, the dream that we have, the stuff that we want to do. And but hearing the voice, I was thinking about his voice, hearing the way he was saying it. It sounds very familiar, like your grandpa is saying to you, like your father is telling you this, not a friend, not a coach, not somebody that is saying in a way of you must do this way, blah blah blah. No, it's somebody very friendly, but at the same time, knowing that this person already passed away, it's not here no more with us. He already passed away, and to hear and know that, like my wife was saying, to hear somebody that already in his lifetime lived his life, was able to accomplish it, but also was able to inspire others to continue dreaming big, but also to continue to fulfill their dreams, and to be an inspiration. And I think like it is critical, and I know we all have been saying this in different ways in our training day mornings. It is very critical for us to really fulfill our purpose in this life. It's very important for all of us to be an inspiration to others, but also to be able to accomplish, like he said, like, okay, put a plan together, start your plans. And it's so much it brings so much joy and so much fulfillment when you accomplish and you finish the work that you started. It is so much satisfaction. And I remember when this Michelle is going to continue, I remember one time I was in a period of I was very quiet, very silent, not saying too much words. And when God say, Michael, that's not a path you should take, you need to talk. And I remember somebody called me, and that person said to Michelle, I need to speak to your husband. Could you give me permission? And this is the point. Also, I want to bring the importance of your obedience. Like once we touch here in the morning, obedience, be obedience. And this lady was so obedient that she called my wife and said, I need to speak to your husband. Michelle said yes. And when she started talking to me, she started saying to me, specific words that only me and God knows, but also she remind me and discipline me in the love and authority of Jesus, saying, Michael, remember, those that are in silence, the book of Psalms say, like, that silence will eat you up inside. It will consume you inside. You need to speak, you need to talk, and I think it's very important for us to really take a mindset what this gentleman has said, in which it's very good and awesome to have plans, dream, all stuff, to put it down. Yes, all this thing is temporary. I understand that 100%. All these things are temporary. The emotion comes and suddenly they're not there no more. But once you start working, putting those things in work, and you start really moving forward, you will see the satisfaction and the joy that brings you to you and to others, that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So in my case, with that video and many stuff that I learned in my journeys in my life. So there, God used many seasons in my life to teach me how to act in the best way. And sometimes we decide see the many situations that you should happen because this is the life. So we have challenge in the life. We need to mature, we need to grow in, we need to pass with many situations in the life. And you can use that situation or that season as for excuse to not make a decision and stop you. No, this is not acceptable. Okay. You're not a victim in your life. You need to make it the decision in your life, or you are victim or you are protagonista. Hi, that's so funny.
You got me there, yeah.
It's my translate. Okay, you can write it in the chat. The hero. Okay,
hero,
thank
right.
you, thank you, thank you. I'm intimidating him now.
Yeah,
Just
just say
kidding.
next time you're Superman.
That's Superman.
Batman.
So you can make it a decision. What do you gonna do? Protagonist. Okay, thank you. You're a victim, or you use the situation to inspiration, to motivation to you to continue, and use that many situations happen in your life to help another. That's make a sense, right? Because this is my case. I remember like years ago, I passed many situations and always crying, always drama. Because this is happened to me. Because that is, if somebody says that to me, and always think negative. And that's a start myself. And one time God take me like a jamaqueo, taking me and say, Michelle, no, you can continue to stop yourself like that. This situation used in the good way. You have the control because I give you my power, my Holy Spirit. In this situation, they don't control yourself, they don't limit yourself. And I start to think in victim, and I start to protagonist in my story. So, and I want to show you, I want to open my heart with you guys. And this is the first time that I shared my testimony in English. So I do it in Spanish. So that's very challenging me. So love your process. Love your process. You're gonna see in Spanish, so I'm gonna translate in English. Okay. Love your process, and your process is the best scenario. I say correct? That God's used to working with in yourself, in your mind, in your spirit. Is the process that God used that. And you don't want the process, and you make excuse in the process, and you frustrate in your process. But the thing is, God used your process and many seasons in your life to working with you. And you pray and you say, God, please help me. But in the situation that you pass with many seasons in your life, you stop yourself, you use the situation with excuse, you limit yourself, and you use all the situation to thinking negative, and this is not the correctly way. Your process is so powerful if you look into God, and even way that you pass with difficult situation, you overlook. This is the faith. You overlook in the situation, and you really know in your heart that something better is gonna be happen later. And that situation is momentary, it's not permanent. It's just only it depends you. It depends how you surrender to God, how you surrender with his way, and he start to working with you, and you're gonna see the light al final del túnel.
The light. And then when it's done.
So this is with everything beginning. This is me, and I'm in the middle. So I'm surprised because yo soy la menor, how you
The
say,
baby.
the baby, my two brothers and the baby in the family. So, and my mom playing to have a babies two, just only two. She don't plan three, but I know in the mind with my mom and my dad, but God have something very powerful in my life. So God thinking me to create me. So I don't know that you identify with my case, because some daughter and some bro, how you say that algunos niños y niñas fueron planeados y otros no.
So children was planned, other was not planned.
But this is my case. God planned me. So, and this is the beginning with everything is happening. My mom is go to the doctor to start the process to no more child. And she already have my brother and my sister. And she make an appointment and everything. So she go again because the nurse say, okay, and Gladys, my mom is Gladys, name's original. You need to come again because we need to tell you something. And she say, okay. So they say we can continue to the process to your section to operation because you are pregnant. And she's crying and she say, oh my God, no, because I have two and the difference is 1 year. So she's crazy with the two kids is similar age. So, and she's pregnant again. So my dad say, that's what it is. We need to receive it and enjoy. So, and ta-da, this is me. That's my story. So God, I don't know what happened here. Let me see. Okay. God have a plan. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why it's so soon here that I pressed to make a mistake. Okay. 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 So this is my dad. He passed away. So he's the person that God used in my life to inspiration me, to motivate me. He's a nature doctor, naturopathic, something like that. I don't know, say in English. In Puerto Rico, he founded the nature medicine in Puerto Rico, and in the age with 12 years, I received God in my life because he surrendered his life with God and he started to preach in the gospel, and I growing with him. I always inside with and I always with him. I travel with him. I go many places with him. He's my partner, my best friend, my shopping friend, and he very important part in my life. So inspiration me. Always he told me, Michelle, you can do that. Michelle, don't limit yourself. And he teach me not just only the word, he teach me with his sample. Okay. So he passed a surgery and heart condition, and his body didn't function normally. And even doesn't matter that I know that he have a limitation in his body. I saw him all the time in that season in my life working. he never used the situation to excuse, and he teach me a lot. And he has I remember that the first surgery that he have the condition, he have the part of the intestine, the intestino, lo dije bien?
Mm-hmm.
And upside, and he have the bag and colostomy. So, and I saw him with that limitation and working hard, never put it excuse, And sometimes I know that he's so tired, but he never stopped. He's always working and never put an excuse in my life. So I saw him, the man is inspiration me. And always that I look in him, I say, one day I want an inspiration, the generation in my future generation, my daughter, my son, because I didn't know how many kids that I'm gonna God give it to me. So I wanna be like him. I want an inspiration. I don't wanna use in many situations to limit myself. So my dad is very, got used in part of my life to inspiration me. And maybe you told me, oh, Michelle, I don't have that, or I don't have your testimony, but you have someone in your life, in some part in your life that God gonna use to inspiration you, because always happen, okay? So, and this is a picture, an old picture, is my family. So then my brother and my sister, and this is me. And then this is my different season in my life that I live many, the good thing and the bad thing. So example, that part, this beginning to my dad's pushing me and inspiration me, like Michael do it today. So to start to preaching the gospel and try to traveling. So I saw John here, I think 17 years I have in that picture. And in the same time, I go to the college to student aesthetic and makeup, and try to have a certification and una carrera.
Sorry.
Yeah, like in static in makeup. And that season, I remember that the teacher told me in the front of the class, in the front to everyone, you don't gonna do nothing in your life. You don't gonna maybe you graduated, but I gonna see you maybe in the street, maybe in the light, but you don't gonna do nothing in your life. And you know what? Yo no me equivoco.
That she she's never wrong on what she said.
And she say that in the front to all the class, in my aesthetic, in my makeup class. And I remember that I told her, you know what? I don't receive it that. I told her. So they say, I'm not wrong. And say, okay, but just deja que el tiempo pase. El tiempo te dirá.
Yeah, time will pass and time will tell.
I want to see her right now. So I pray God put him in front of me, because she needs to see how she pushed me to do something very different that she tried to say in that moment. She don't have faith with me, and she declares something that I need to make the decision to believe her, or just only show her that she's wrong. So it's my decision. In the moment that you're front to someone say you can do that, this is not for you, you don't gonna do it, something like that, you need to make the decision. Or you believe, or you receive that word, or you just only rechazar. Reject. So it's your decision. So in that picture, I go to the missionary street. And this very beautiful experience to see how another kids and people in the another side in the life live, and that kind of broke my heart. God used that experience to show me how blessing that I have in that moment. So this is God used that experience, that one to challenge myself, that one to see my purpose in my life, that one to see how blessing I am. And that season in the school, I growing with bullying, very, very hard bullying, very mean and nasty bullying. In the point that I think in that season in my life to not leave. I remember 12 or 13 years ago. No, I think 15.
Years
And
old.
years old. And I remember this is the moment, hard moment in my life, and that I remember with the bullying, because I have many memory to the bullying in the school. But that one is that day, it's specific that day. Casually, I take a picture that day. So that day, in that place, all the kids sit down to laugh to everyone. And me hicieron una broma, making me a joke, something like that, and funny me, very mean and nasty mean. And I remember that I running to try to go to my home, because I always working. It's a small country in Puerto Rico, and I walk into my home. So in that day, I'm running because it started to raining, and I'm crying, and I'm very frustrated because I feel so stupid. And me caí en frente de todo high school. I used to say that.
That she fell in front of everybody in high school.
Y me rompí la ropa, and nobody helped me. Everyone laughed. And I tried to wake up. I tried to stand up and run into my home. And the only that I think in that moment is, I don't want to live. I don't have purpose in my life. I don't want to be in this world. This world is so mean. Everyone is so mean. I don't want to live. So, and I go to the bathroom, and the only that I think in my mind is take the Tylenol, the bottom, open it, and end with my life, because I'm in the church. I run to the church. I preaching. Remember, I passed the struggling and situation that nobody know. And I'm very frustrated in that moment. And God used, I have the bunny, the pets, and that's a season in my life. God used my pets, my bunny, to show me how He's loved me. And he jumping in this high. He's a small, I remember the tiny bunny, and he jumping very high and throw the bottom in the floor. And I surrender in the floor and start crying and say, God, please forgive me, because I'm, yo estaba like blind. God used the bunny to, hey, wake up. What are you gonna do? And I start to crying. And God used my bunny to start to empezó a lamerme.
Start like kissing her.
Put on my face, and then say, oh my God. And God used my pets to show me, I love you, Michelle. And that's many seasons in my life that's touched my heart a lot and show me how God loved me. And that season is in the thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. And okay, sorry. In that season in the church, I try to preaching, dancing, do it many stuff in the church that I got in the season that I go in the season in my life. And people yelling, people speak in my back, and that's hard to me to try to work in that church, because some people, they don't like me, because I'm and I meet to the pastor, and he's saying, Michelle, sorry, many leaders here, they don't like you, and I can do nothing. And I say, okay. They say that I put to you preaching, you're preaching. That I put to you dance, you dance. That I put to you to make a drama or or pantomima or something,
In
activity,
action, yeah, acting.
acting or something like that, you do that. That I put you in teaching, that I put you in many activity in the church, you do that. That I put you in singing, you do that. And the thing is, you do everything good. And the people that don't like you, I'm so sorry, the leader that don't like you, they don't want to see you. And I say, okay. In the moment, I don't understand why. And I'm crying. I say, why? I don't do nothing wrong for nobody. I just only want to serve. I want to do something good. So, and I need to live in that chair. It's very hard to me try to do something and see the another side, they don't receive it the best way. Jealous. Exactly. So, but that season in my life, I can use for excuse. I can be a victim, or I give you the permission to God use that to formar en mí un carácter.
To form me or transform me to have a better character.
Yeah. So this is my really, I'm rich because I have my family. This is the best gift that God can give it to me in my life. So my beautiful family, my husband, my 2 little girls, and all the memory that God used that to show me how love me. And what did I show you? Because it's very sad that some people, they don't pass that many situations in their life and they don't want to live, and they don't think that God have a beautiful future for everyone. They surrender to him and say, God, I know that you have a beautiful future for me, but in that season in my life, I don't see that. I need to make it the decision that I overlook and just look in him and think that everything is momentary, is no permanence. Okay? Or is stuck in many situations and struggle in many situations and they don't pass. So this is a gift that God gave it to me, and yo digo mi recompensa, my reward. And this is the beginning to start to the business, to the network marketing. This is a many company that I work in. So in the past, in the network marketing, I graduated in the aesthetic and makeup, and I start to working to the network marketing. Thank you, my dad. They introduced me in the first company, the Eyebrow Chair. This is the first company that I work in, like in, yo tenía 19 years that I start in Eyebrow Chair in sales direct. And then I jump into different company like Eatwear. I work in Estelle & Dot. I work in TLC, in another company and I learn how is working the network marketing, because I didn't know. So in that company, the TLC, the Eatwear, and the paparazzi, and right now in pharmacy, is the only company in my life that I have the spirit to be a leader and have a team. Okay. So the first company that I learned to have a team and working with, and then network marketing with leaders, is Eatwear. Then TLC, the director, Ruby director, the second level in the company, first levels in the company, and fourth level in the company with paparazzi. And pharmacy, they have my team right now. So that's all another company. Is the many season in my life that got used to teach me how that I work in the network marketing. The person that introduced me in the network marketing is my dad, He said, Michelle, this is a great opportunity for you. You love makeup, you love sales, you're very good to speak to people, and this is a good for you. So it's no easy. I pass in many situations that's the reason that I need to jump in to another company, because I try to just look a good opportunity for others and for me too. So, and then I start to challenge myself to do it makeup and try to service another with my talents. And many people say, Michelle, many and no good people say, Michelle, nobody can solicit your service. There have another makeup artist in the area that is better on you. And I say, okay. So even way I gonna try. I remember that I moved in Florida. I don't speak very good English. I have many limitations I don't have money. I don't have good English. I don't know many person in here. So I have many limitations in the past that I moved to Florida. And I say, okay, you have to do that. You need to try, Michelle. You need to try and forget it. And I try to do it class to makeup class, many stuff. Makeup class in my apartment, the 2-room, very small. I invited people and register. And you know what? Many people go. I need to close the registration because everyone wants to the makeup. So I ignore to the boys that say you can do that, nobody gonna go, and I block all the negative stuff and I say, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and look. And the people call me Michelle, I need the makeup, and I start to do a bows and lasso bows for and click for girls and try to make money with help Marco. Marco know me. He always support, he always working so hard, but I'm very electric and a passionate people. So I love to do something. I'm not the woman that stay and they don't do nothing. I'm very excited to always make something. I'm very creative. I'm very energy all the time. He know me. He can stop me. I always love to do something. He never told me, oh, you need to work. I need help. I need money, nothing. But in myself, I need that. I say, I need to do something. So I go to I start to singing and make activity in birthday, and some people pay me. I start to make a bowls and everything to sales and try to bring more money in the home. I start to make a class and service with makeup in the home to try to make more money. So I say, start to use my limitation. I wanna reach more. I can't do that. So I got to give me a word, so I need to follow his word, and I need to do that. I don't want to limit myself anymore. And I just want to stop you right now, and you think. You need to think right now. What is it? What is the many talent you have, and you are limit yourself to don't do that something that you really know that God give it to you, the gift, the quality, the talents, and you stop yourselves because someone say you can do that, or maybe your mind think that this is not for you. And stop. Today is the moment to think, how many talent do you have? How many potential do you have to do it something for another? And stop thinking about you. Stop thinking about you. This is not about you. I learned my decision, they affect just only me. They affect not only me, affect another. Because God wants to use me to inspiration to help another, to make a bridge to help another people. And you obey and you are surrender your limitation to God and look into him and be brave and obedience to everything that God give it to you, the talent that God give it to you, and use your story to inspiration and motivation you to start to do it that you really know to have to do that, because nobody gonna do that. This is your commitment. This is your journey. This is your life. This is your talent. This is your vision, and you have to do that. For many times in my life, I just stopped myself, because for me, it's very important who people think about me. Yo pensaba, yo me limité, I limit myself to think what another people think about me. But I need to stop and think and understand that doesn't matter what the people think. God give it to me, the vision. God don't give you the vision to another. God give you the vision to me. So what is exactly that I need to be brave, to challenge myself, to don't limit myself? Passion. Write it the word. Passion. What the really you need? Passion. You need passion. Maybe you have faith. Maybe you have vision, but you need passion. Because the passion, the passion God used for is powerful. The passion is powerful, because the passion, la característica, the character,
characteristic.
The characteristic the people have passion is you have passion for something, you say, I don't know how can I do. I know it's hard, but I want to do that. I want to do that. I challenge myself. I want to see that. I'm so excited. I see. Nobody see that I see, because God showed me the vision. And I have passion. Doesn't matter that I don't know, I'm going to learn. Doesn't matter it's hard, I'm going to try. That's happened with the passion. The passion pushing you all the time. The passion disciplines you. The passion, and the God give it to you, the passion for doing many hard decisions in your life. Even why do you pass in the hard situation? You need to make a decision, or use the situation to limit yourselves, or you or give you the permission to God to use the situation to have a passion to continue. So, and I'm homeschool mom, like for 9 years. And I start with my daughters to try to teaching in the home and try to inspiration in the home and spend time with hers, and always motivated me to continue. I say, in the moment that I feel frustrated, I saw her face, I saw her future, and I say, Michelle, you can do that. You need to stand up, and you need to look in your future. The both follow you. The both your inspiration of both of her. So you need to do that. God used my 2 daughters all the time in many situations to show me, this is my gift, this is my legacy. I need to create the legacy for my future, for my 2 daughters. So, and I'm very grateful to God to give me the opportunity to enjoy all the season, all the stuff with my 2 daughters. So I'm on full-time and I love it. And this is another season in my life that maybe you don't know, that I work into Telemundo in the TV with vocal coach in the past, like many como Olga Tañón and many Parándula, the artists in the TV. So, and this is so funny that I'm here in Telemundo. So this is for the funny story. I'm doing workout. I just say ejercicio. Exercise in the floor. And I talked to God and I said, God, I need money. Please open the door. makeup is not established professional, because sometimes the people pay you for makeup, sometimes no. So in bows, I make it bows, I make it many stuff, but I need money. God give me the idea I need to do something. And I remember that someone called me, that I don't know who is, and I say, hi. He say, you are Michelle Pegnan, and I say, yes. And he say, okay, we need a vocal coach in the reality show Yo Soy el Artista en Telemundo, and someone recommends you. And I say, repeat again. He repeat again. And I say, and I'm gonna pay you 110, 120 an hour. And I say, oh, let me talk to my husband, and I call you back. And I hang it up. And I don't know why I say, maybe this is not a great idea. And I'm gonna ask to Marco, and Marco say no. I know Marco say, no, Michelle, stay in the home with the girl. Forget about this, because I need to drive into Orlando with the class one day on the week. So, and I call him, and I think I'm gonna use the perfect excuse. I'm gonna call back, and I say, my husband say no. So, and I call him, and I say, Marco, that's gonna happen. And he say, do that. That's amazing. And I say, really? And he say, yes, do that. And I say, okay, okay. And I hanging out with him, and I call to my sister. My sister, she's really vocal coach. She have a talent, and she's singing better than me. She's a really teacher. So let me tell you something. Pause right now. Let me tell you something. Maybe you know many things in your life. Maybe you go to college, you have a degree, you have many, la madre de los tomates, they agree. You have everything. You are amazing. You are read many books and many stuff. You have many things. But you don't have passion, and you don't be brave to do something. You don't gonna do it. You don't gonna do it nothing with your
Career.
No, conocimiento.
Knowledge.
If you don't have passion, the passion gonna put in you to action everything that you know, your knowledge. Okay, so that's happening in that example that I give it to you. My sister had the degree. She know everything. She had the diploma. She's more prepared than me, very more prepared. But she don't interesting. She don't have passion to do that in that one. So she limits herself in something that she thinks that she like it, and she don't do it that she graduated the vocal coach. So, and I call her to try to motivate her. Ingrid, do that. Because I'm sorry. I call back to the guy and I say, so who recommend me? And he said, oh, Charlie Hernandez, because I know him. He's singer in a musical. Okay, I'm gonna call you again. So I call to Charlie Hernandez. Charlie, what you recommend me? Because, oh my God, yo era terca. How you say that? Yo era bien terca, bien, ay, Dios mío, me costaba me costaba, era terca. Anyway.
Was doubting that it was for her.
Sorry, espérate. Ajá. Entonces, and I remember, Charlie, what you recommend me? And he say, oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry. I just confused. I don't want to recommend you. I want to recommend your sister. And I say, oh, okay, that makes sense for me. Okay. Let me call my sister and convince her. They use the opportunity for her. So I call my sister and she say, no, I don't gonna do that. Do that, you can do that. No, Ingrid, this is your opportunity, no mine. Michelle, they'll call you, so do that. So I call the guy and I say, okay. And I say, okay, did I call the guy and tell the truth? Hey, you confused me. I'm not the person that recommends. He gonna start to the idea, and that's it. So, and I call the guy and I say, okay, let me tell you the truth. Someone confused me with my sister and da 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 da. And the guy say, yes, but this is no accident. I don't believe in accident. God put me, call you for mistake. He's Christian. So I think it's your opportunity. And I say, oh my goodness, I don't have way to I'm in front to the hard decision that I make to the decision. I don't have experience in vocal coach. I don't finish my career in vocal coach because then I go to the college to start to vocal coach. The teacher told me, you don't born to singing. You can singing. This is not your talent. You need to think about it in another thing. The teacher in the university, in the college. Okay. So in my mind, I think I don't end up with that. I don't good with that. So I passed in that season in my life. But God put me in front of the opportunity that I need to trust him. I need to believe him. No, the another thing. I need to believe him. So, and I say, okay, yes, I accept. So in the first meeting in Orlando that I need to meet to everyone, all the people, the board. Oh my goodness, everyone have experience. Everyone except me. everyone have our teacher, have the college, many experience, and me, I just only go and trust God because I don't have experience. So, and you know what happened? You know what happened when you be brave and you believe in God and don't limit yourself? The person finished la persona que terminó el programa.
The person that
completo.
Finished the whole program.
Que todo el mundo le encantó.
Everybody laughed.
Y que aún Olga Taño me invitó a su casa.
Even Olga Taño invited her to her home.
Y querían contratarme de nuevo.
And they wanted recruit her again.
Fue a mí. And that's not happen. It's me. And that's not happen because I'm the more prepared person. No. I go to the university to YouTube to learn. I use YouTube a lot. I try to read a lot, but I have passion. And I go to I go to the program, to the reality, to 20 camera in the room with microphone here to any challenge. This is weekly. Go and receive the instruction, and this is a front of the class, and 20 camera over there, and se estaba transmitiendo en TV, en Telemundo, and the only that I need to do is trust God. God put me in that situation, He knows. I know He glorified in all the program. So sometimes you have in front in the situation that you need to make the decision. This is not about you. You need to obey. And you need to listen to God. And you need to trust Him. Don't limit yourselves. You have many opportunities in your life that you don't enjoy because you're limiting yourself. Stop to doing that. Open your heart. Surrender to Him. And trust that this is not, no es casualidad. It's not casualty that you are found in many situations. You need to be obedient. And you need to be passionate, people. You need to be passionate. Okay, I don't know how can I do, but I gotta learn. And then I told you example that I told you, Yolanda, I need to you in that thing. Some people say, I know, Michelle, I know, use another person. No, say yes. Okay, I don't know how can I do, but I'm say yes. I don't gonna say no anymore. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna challenge myself. I can do. I'm gonna try to do that. Don't say no if you don't try. Please don't make excuse. And this is another season in my life. Reportera. How you say that?
Reporter.
reporter in the TV, the Christian TV show. I entrevisté, interview artistas cristianos, the Christian artists. I know you're surprised to today say Michelle is multifaceted. And I make my music. So I say, okay, the teacher say I can sing it, I don't good enough, but God told me the another thing, so I gotta obey and I gonna do that. So I write music, I go to the studio and I record. I have 5 singles in Christian music. So this is another area in my life that I say, I challenge myself, I gonna do that. So, and I do that. And be faithful to God, and God will reward you. So I use my heart, my house. I use my house to evangelize, to pray for others, to use for inspiration another. And I use the apartments. This is another apartment. This is my apartment. Amanda remember, and some people here visit to me with that I live in the apartment, the 2-room. Okay, I promise that I gonna finish soon. Sorry that I take long. So and I be grateful in everything. Fui agradecida en lo poco. And God put me in the more. If you faithful and you be grateful in the little. So, and that's happened with us. So, and we start to preaching the gospel and try to evangelize, the ministry, to start the ministry together with my husband. And we witness to many miracles that God do in the process, to be faithful and surrender everything with him. This is the small group that we pastor in the past. And even way I working with pharmacy too. So I working to home meeting, presentation, and go a many places to present my business. And I never stop. Listen to me, never stop. I plan all the week and I continue. Even when there's something happen, I never cancel. I just reschedule everything. Reschedule. Never cancel my presentation or nothing. Just continue, because I have a vision. I start with pharmacy because God gave me a vision, and I need to continue to that vision. I never give up. I never stop. I remember que todo el tiempo, all the time, I mantuve mi pasión, my passion always high in other moments, even while the hard situation. And the reward is, I remember my office is a small place in the sala with the apartment in 2 rooms. It's a small place. I hear the microwave, I hear Marco, I hear everyone in the Zoom call. And this is the corner that I start to dreamer. This is the corner. And God give me an office, God give me a home. And in 16 years that I live in an apartment in 2 rooms and believe in God and trust and working so hard, God say, hey, Michelle, this is your Kairos time. Este tu tiempo. This is my time for you guys. And that I remember that season, that month, we buy the car, we buy the house, we pay off the car because it's required to buy the house, and we go to Turkey because the company give you the trips for gift. So everything is happening in the same months. It's like a boom. I don't know what is the moment you boom, but you need to be prepared. You need to be ready for your boom, and you need to stay constantly discipline and passion, and organize your life and focus in him and everything that everything that he promised you. Doesn't matter what the situation which you happen right now. This is not that situation is not stopped. It's not happen to stop you. You know, they give it to you the strength. They God used it to para formarte, to form you, okay, and prepare you for the future, for everything that He wants to give it to you. Okay, this is the Cairo time. This is the team. This is the future that I don't see in the past, but right now I'm enjoying that I be obedient, that I never give up, that I overlook to Him, and I say, I wanna do that. I'm passionate. I saw the vision to cuando nadie veía la visión, to no one see that I see. La persona, the person more important that need to understand the vision is you. God show you. You don't have to explain to everyone. You don't have to wait till someone understand you. My husband didn't believe. My daughter didn't believe. My friends ignore all the voice. God show you. This is the only thing you need. God showed you. God told you. God promised you. And your kairos, your time is gonna happen. But you need to stay constantly. You need to overlook. You need to look into Him. You need to always continue. You can't give up. You need to understand that your kairos is gonna be coming. Your time is gonna be coming. But you need to be faithful to Him, and He gonna reward you. And this is verses in, you can just look in Corinthians, the first of Corinthians 15:10. The first of Corinthians 15:10, you can write in your notes, and Marcus gonna just look in the verse in English. So, and I'm gonna show you that one because this is a part of testimony. That man that you see here in front to the 1,000 people is Marco. And my dad is passed away. God used my dad in many seasons in my life to inspire me, to push me. But God gave me a beautiful husband. God gave me a man that gonna believe me and push me, and always. Sometimes He put me so higher, and I say, hey, don't put me so higher. But God used that to continue my father's star, to support me, to inspire me, to say, Michelle, you can do that. And sometimes that I frustrated, he's so painful, and he have all the peace that I need in many times in my life. So, and maybe I know that God gonna use me in many seasons in his life with my passion to inspiration him to push to do it more, because I know he have a many talent inside of him. So you see that picture that he and I in Horizonte to 15,000 people. Sometimes one day in the past, I remember that I dreamed for that day. I'm in the apartment. My daughter saw my husband working regular, and I saw the video that one of my friends, I don't know, do you know Christine De Clario? She's a singer, Christian singer. We go to college together in Puerto Rico, and I saw her concerts, her activity, and she inspired me. And I saw one concert, and I saw she's in front of 1,000 people. And I remember that I say, God, please, God, please, God, if you in the future give me the opportunity to be in front to the 1,000 people, I'm gonna promise you, God, that I'm gonna honor you. But please give me the opportunity to be influenced. Give me the opportunity to be in front of 1,000 people, please. I remember that prayer. I remember that in my bed. My daughter is so small. I'm home mom, and in the stay in the home I working so hard, many stuff, but I remember that prayer. Please, God, give me the opportunity. I don't want to start with pharmacy in that season in my life that I make it that prayer. In my mind, I don't imagine they're gonna be happen, but I pray and I ask to God, please, and look at that. That's gonna happen. If you ask to God for something and you believe, and you really surrender yourself, this is not about you. This is not, this is why that I feel, this is, forget about you. You need to image someone that I don't think in himself. He think in you. He died on the cross for you. He sacrificed everything for you. Right now, today, what are you gonna sacrifice? Your ego? Just tu orgullo? To ego? You're proud? What you gonna sacrifice? Your negative? Look at the image. You need to love your process. And I want to close to that reflections. You have a two choice to reach your goal or reach the promise or the calling that God give it to you. Everyone in business or personal or spiritual. So the easy way or the hard way. But even why do you have to do that? The easy way, try to hacer trampa,
to cheat,
and shortcut, use another people, liar, is egoísta, selfish, and try to reach your goal at your way. Maybe this is your way. And you know what happened? And this is the God way. I know it's hard. I know you think you don't gonna reach that mountain. Maybe just you here and you need to walk in to here. And you say, it's hard. How can I do that? And God told you today, you don't gonna do that by yourself. But you need to trust me. You need to be obedient. And you need to trust in the process that I gonna teaching you. And you're close your eye and you're open your eyes and you're gonna see. You're gonna see the promise that I give it to you. But don't do it with that way, because you can broken many heart. You can broken your heart if you're gonna try to cheating. And you're si tú eres egoísta, selfish. But you surrender all this, the negative stuff, the mentality negative, the selfie, the everything, and you surrender to him and say, God, I'm here. I want to try. This is you, push the rock. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna push the rock daily. I'm gonna obey you. I wanna overlook. And then I'm gonna see the promise. And then and then you're gonna receive the rewards, the titles, the recognitions, the money, the crown. But you need to work in so hard and trust him. Okay. And this is not about you. With everything that God give you for us, we can bless in many people. We can bless many people in missionary. We can bless in many people, give you money to help many people. And inspiration, a team. Inspiration, another. Don't thinking about you. Don't selfie. Don't thinking about your reward, your crown, your title. Don't be selfie. It's not about you. It's about another. Receive the benefit. Would you obey? Would you surrender your ego, your everything to God? And all the stuff, everything that you did, don't think about you only. Think about another. Think about your family. Think about your kids. Think about the other people that you inspire and the future. The people gonna join with you, and you're gonna create a family with pharmacy. Okay? And you're gonna see the passion in your focus, your business in the correct way. Believe me, you're gonna have the passion to continue. Okay? My dad give to me the legacy. He inspired me in many seasons in my life. In the middle, in my best moment in my career, I lost him. And doesn't matter that I love him, that I lost, that I passed with his sick, and I lost him. I never stopped working. I never stopped working. I need to continue to be here soon. I need to continue to call. Even while in my silence, with nobody see me, I'm broken heart with God, and I'm crying. I'm thinking about everything he teach me. I'm thinking about everything that he showed me, and he's my inspiration, and he give it to me, my legacy, and I want to give it others the legacy. And the day that I'm on in this world, I wanna give to another the legacy. So he's my inspiration. You can be an inspiration for another, and you can create the legacy. So your story, you're gonna use your story the correct way. You're the victim all the time with your story. All the time you're just say the victim, or you're gonna be a hero. You're gonna be the people that say, no, I don't gonna use my situation to another, say bendito, I'm sorry. No. I want to inspiration another. What is the way that you're gonna use your story today? Okay, your action inspire another. Your action produce another following you, produce another change. What did your action produce in another? Think about it. Where do you impact another? What is your purpose? You're gonna you're gonna know what is your purpose, and you're gonna use your story to inspire another. What you gonna do with your life? So today, I want to invite you to make a difference. Today, I want to invite you to change your mind completely. You know what happened to some people? Que se desaniman. In this career is very emotional, and sometimes there's gonna happen many situations, and you can think, give up, and say, I don't want it to continue, and that's gonna happen. But I the way that I never give up and maintain my passion is because I don't selfish. I don't think about me. I start to thinking about me. And I start to thinking what God want to do with my process. What is his way? What is he decide? Say, God, I want to produce this smile on your face. I wanted you to be happy with me. I wanted you to be a proud of me. Doesn't matter, nobody believe me. Believe in my talent. I know you believe me. And I don't want to disappoint you, God. I don't want it. I want to finish my career. I want to finish the purpose in my life. I wanted you to be a proud of me. And I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna continue. I don't see nothing. There's many seasons in my life that I don't see nothing. And I need to continue. And I need to be brave. And just look in him. And just be obey and use the talent and everything that God gave it to me to continue. And be passionate. My passion, nobody understand that. I received many in the past, mucha crítica. Many
criticizing.
with the many people that don't understand why I'm passionate. But you know what? I don't care. The only thing that I want to is him. He happy with me, and I know that I obey him. This is the only important for me. And I never stop. I never stop, because this is not about you. You need to understand that. One day I give my husband that word. I know he remember. I say, Marco, you have to do that, because this is not about you. This is not about us. This is about another. And sometimes you need to be sacrificed. You need to make the decision to sacrifice your ego, your comfort zone, your way. You need to sacrifice to make it the good decision, to challenge yourselves and to obey God, and then you're gonna receive your promise, okay, and your reward. So today, stand up. If you are past to the situation where you feel like desanimado, esa palabra no me sale. Help me. Es que como no le he abierto los micrófonos, desmotivate. Thank you. Sometimes maybe you feel dismotivate, discouraged. Okay, discouraged. Think with many people, they're gonna receive from you, for your obedience, for your passion. Many persons gonna receive their rewards where you are obedient. Okay, and you be brave. So, okay, so, oh my God, I passed 1 hour. I'm so sorry. This is my first time. For me, so hard to translate everything, the Spanish to English. So I passed the test. So I'll give you the part my husband to end to the class today. So
It's true. It's very true that I'm witness of that, and many people that are here know us for a long time. We are witness of this truth, and many of us are believer in Christ, and we live in an obedient life. We are witness of this truth. The challenge is real. The experience that we get, and the experience that we receive from being obedient, and the impact that we see in other people's life when we hear them, how grateful and how blessed they are to sit down with us and just have a moment to talk. And the reward of that is God. Is God himself. It's that pure love, that pure compassion, that pure satisfaction that just comes from him, and you are at peace with him and with yourself. And it's true what Michelle have said and teach us today. Her more passion, and I think it aligned with what Jesus said. When we come before him in prayer, or we come before him when that time when he come back, he said, make sure there's nothing shameful inside of you. There's nothing that you're not ashamed. You see, because he knows everything about us. He knows every details about us. But he want to make sure that when that day come, we don't feel ashamed, because we did what is right. We did all the time what is right. And to maintain that passion and to maintain that fear, yes, number one, we have to have the Holy Spirit, but it is a will that we construct, we reforge, we really build that relationship with him. And it comes to a point where what Michelle was saying, a daily relationship, when she say, I just want to please you. I want to see the smile in your face, that as long you are happy, as long I see the smile on your face, I know I'm doing the right things. As long as God is happy, as long as He is happy, everything is fine. Because we will see the faults in others. We will see the discouragement in others. We will see others will give up. We will see others criticize. We will see others try to say things that is not good for us because it's good for them, but not good for us. And we will see a lot of things that will try to limit us. But we don't understand when we are concentrated in Him, like Jesus said, I'm not here to do my own will. I'm here to do the will of my Father. And Jesus Jesus was the one more criticized, more rejected in all matters, in all the things that He said, and all the things that He did out of action of love and character of love and compassion. He was the most criticized and attacked in everything. And His favorite words all the time was, I'm doing my Father will. I'm saying what my Father wanted me to say. So everything was Him, understanding that He is doing His will and He's doing what He's taught to do. And once we enter into this relationship and this obedience in our life, yes, when we receive criticize, when we receive all the things that we receive that is bad and negative, we know where to stop that. We know when to put a limit to all this stuff. And he said, this is your limit. You cannot pass this because all this is not important. What is important right now is that I am concentrated in doing my Father's will, and I'm concentrated to please Him and make Him happy. You see, because He has a better reward for us, you know. And once again, thank you, Michelle, for sharing with all of us this great opportunity and this great lesson of your life story and our life story. But it really touched me. I'm here and I'm holding my tears inside, you know, because it is without words, but with so much, there's so much of a witness. You know, Paul say, can we count the clouds as a witness that God had done this? And he put in a way like, look how amazing the clouds are. Look how amazing the clouds look. Look how amazing it is to admire something that we cannot reach and touch. But, you know, to have all this as witness of a truth event in our life is overwhelming of joy and happiness and gladness and all this beautiful emotion that God just once again inject you and say, use this as motivation, use this as passion. Never stop your passion, never stop your dream, never stop your desire to reach all your goals and all your purpose in life, because yes, the most important thing is how many of thousands of people you are touching, you are impacting, you are, remember what I said last time, you are helping people come close to Jesus. You're doing that work. You're helping people just come closer, just trust Him, just come closer to Him. And you understand my life, you know, and my purpose. But God bless you. And
I wanna
yes,
I wanna write my first verse is to close the class in First Corinthians 15:10. But by the grace of God I am that I am, and His grace to be was not without effect, right? Lo estoy leyendo bien. Without effect, sorry, without effect. No, and worketh harder that all of them, yet not I. Léelo tú.
No, dale. Not I.
Not I, but the grace of God that was with me. Don't limit yourself. go away to the comfort zone. It's hard to do something different, and God's do it the rest. Oh, trust Him. Okay, this is an example. This is over on my comfort zone, and look at that. So that I did, you can do that. Okay, love you. Bye.
Picture, right?
Yeah, yo tom- ya tomé.
Everybody took a picture.
Yeah, everyone take a
Awesome.
picture. So bye.
Bye. God bless you all. Have a good day.